to another Yoga RX video. How are you feeling? You will definitely feel better after this one. I promise. I can guarantee you that. This one is a Seated Warrior series, and it's going to open up and stretch the pelvic girdle, the hips, abductors, adductors, mostly focusing on the lower body. But we are also going to do some upper body stretches before we get to that work. But first, let's just start with, you need a stable chair. You can have shoes on or off, that's completely up to you. And you're going to find your perfect seated posture. So just scoot forward on the chair. You want space between you and the back of the chair because you're going to use your core muscles to hold you up nice and tall. And then you're going to take your heels right underneath your knees, your toes pointing forward. So actually look down and see that your toes are pointing forward. And then you're going to sit up nice and tall with your core engaged. To know if you're sitting up nice and tall, first sit in kind of a slouched position, rounded spine, shoulders come forward. That's how we a lot of times will sit in a chair, right? So we are going to just move real quickly, not quickly, just take a moment to move back and forth from that slouch to sit position. Just so you know the difference between the two. So just round the spine and extend the spine back and forth. It's a little seated cat and cow is what it is. One more time, let's round, flex the spine, and then extend the spine and sit up nice and tall. Take those shoulders up towards your ears, back towards the back wall and down, and then you should have your perfect seated posture. Flip those hands over right on your thighs or on your knees with your palms up towards the ceiling, and just close your eyes and connect with your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, or inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, whichever works best for you. Inhale for 4, exhale for 4. First thing you want to do is connect with that breath and turn your focus inward. By turning your focus inward, we don't want to think about anything going on outside of doing this class right now. You don't want to think about what you've got on your to-do list or what comes next. You want to think about how you are feeling, what you are feeling, and what you are needing from this class today. So just scan the body, head to toe, checking in with yourself. Just take note of how you are feeling physically. And then scan the body head to toe. And take note of how you are feeling mentally. What's going on up in your head today? And then just take a moment to set your intention for this class. What are you wanting? What are you needing out of this today? Now slowly open your eyes, flip those palms over, and just let your head hang forward, chin toward the chest. And then we're just going to let the head roll over to the right. And then come back forward and roll over to the left. And just slowly let that head sway side to side. Ear toward the right shoulder, back through center, and then ear over to the left shoulder. How is that neck feeling today? All right, next time you come to the right, just hold there. I want you to take your left hand, palm down, fingertips pointing toward you, and sit on that left hand. Take your right hand onto the left side of your head and take an inhale. Exhale and just let the weight of that hand sink into the side of the head and gently pull the head over toward the right side, stretching out the left side of the neck. Press through that left palm and get as much length in the left side as you can. And then release and turn your head to the right, your chin pointing down towards the floor on the right hand side. Take your right hand toward the back of the head. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, and again let the weight of the hand gently sink into the head, chin toward the chest. And now stretching more toward the back of your neck. Still pressing through that left palm, creating as much length on the left side as possible. Inhale, exhale, and release, and come back to center. Release both those hands onto the thighs again. Drop your chin forward and just let the head sway side to side. Maybe pay attention to how the left side feels compared to the right. And now we're going to sway the head back over to the left side. Take that right palm, fingertips pointing in, palm down, and sit on that hand. Press through the palm, get as much length on the right side as possible. Left hand to the right side of the head. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, and weight of the hand into the head, gently pulling it over toward the left shoulder. Keep pressing through that right palm. Create as much length in your right side as possible. Every time you're holding a pose, find that breath. now turn your head, chin pointing down towards the floor on the left hand side. Take that left hand toward the back of your head. Inhale. Exhale, weight of the hand into the head, chin forward. Stretching out the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale and release. Bring it back to center. Release that right hand. And now just let the chin come forward. On the inhale, lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Tilt that head back. Exhale and let it fall forward. And just follow the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's let that neck move through its natural range of motion. On the exhale, come forward. Chin tucked toward the chest. And now interlace the hands and weight of the hands to the back of the head. Inhale. Exhale, let the weight sink into the head. Those elbows come forward. Chin toward the chest. Nice long stretch to the back of the neck, even into the upper back and shoulders. And then back up to center. Pull those elbows back. Sit up nice and tall. On an inhale, you're going to lift your chin, lift your chest, arch the upper back, reach up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, fold forward. Your chin comes forward, your elbows forward, and you round just the upper back. Inhale and extend, lift up. Exhale and round. Couple more times, just follow your breath. Exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to center, elbows back. Now, side bends, right elbow towards the right hip, left elbow up. Reach that left elbow up towards the ceiling. You can even turn your head and look at that left elbow. Bring it back to the side and other side. Left elbow, left hip bone, right elbow up. And back to center. Just slowly moving side to side. Getting those nice side stretches in. And then back to center. Pull those elbows back. Open up the shoulders. Hold for a long, slow breath. Inhale. Exhale and release. Bring those hands down. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. And now just take those arms out to the side. Turn your right palm forward. Bring that right arm across the body. Keep that arm straight. Don't let it bend at the elbow. Take your left arm under, especially right at the forearm, and pull gently. Pull that arm back toward your chest for a seated thread the needle. Just hold and breathe. Let your right shoulder drop down away from the ears. Don't sit all hunched up. Feel that stretch to the rear deltoid, the upper arm. Inhale. Exhale, and let those arms go out to the side. You're going to do the same thing on the left side. Bring that arm nice and long across. Don't bend at the elbow. Take that right arm under, right at the forearm, and gently pull the left arm back toward the chest. Drop the left shoulder away from the ear. Hold and breathe. Inhale, exhale, and take those arms back out to the side. Flip that right palm up, lift, straight arm, reaching those fingertips straight up towards the ceiling. Bend and just let your fingertips touch the back of the neck or to your upper back if you can. Bring that left arm up and pull the elbow gently toward the head and back, kind of all at the same time. Sit up nice and tall. Don't let the spine collapse. If your spine is collapsing, instead of reaching this left arm overhead, bring it in front and just reach right there at the tricep and press back from the tricep instead of overhead. So shoulder opener, single arm shoulder opener, and a tricep stretch here. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale and lean to the left. Let's get another nice side stretch out of this. And then bring it back to center. And then take the arms out to the side and do that same thing on the left side. Left arm up, nice and long. Reach those fingertips to the ceiling. Bend, let those fingertips touch the back of the neck or the upper back, and hug that elbow in towards your head. Take your right hand to the elbow and pull it in toward the head and back all at the same time, keeping the spine long. If you feel like your spine has collapsed and you've rounded forward, take that hand in front and press through the tricep instead. So sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Lean to the right. And then back to center. Arms out to the side, palms up, thumbs back. Reach back and open the chest. Chest forward, chin forward, just open up. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands together right in front. Interlace and flip the palms forward and round the spine. Chin toward the chest, spine rounded, pelvis tucked. And now lift those hands up toward the ceiling. Press them nice and tall. Try to get your arms as straight as possible. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring those hands back. Reach for the back of the chair. And if you don't have a back of your chair, interlace those hands behind your back instead. We're going to get a front shoulder and chest stretch. Roll those shoulders back. Lean forward, reaching forward with your chin and your chest. And stretch the front of the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale and release. Bring those forearms onto your thighs for a little half forward fold. Just let your head hang, spine rounded. And then come back up. We're going to do a little spinal twist. Take that right hand to the outside of your left knee. Your left hand to the side of the chair or to the back of the chair. Now look forwards toward me. And then turn your head left. And then turn your shoulders, both shoulders toward the left. And then your rib cage to the left, if you can. Hold and breathe. Nice little spinal twist. You're sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and release and come back to center. And let's do that to the other side. Take your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand to the side of the chair or to the back of the chair. Look forward, sit up nice and tall, really lift up out of that spine, and turn your head to the right. Both shoulders to the right, and then your rib cage to the right. Hold and breathe. Take a big inhale. Exhale and release and come back to center. That one feels good, doesn't it? Come back to that half forward fold with your forearms resting on your thighs. Take your feet a little bit further apart if you're going to go to full forward fold. You want room that your torso can sink between your legs. Now, if you have lower back issues and you should not do a full forward fold, then don't do one. Or if you get dizzy when your head goes below your heart level, just stay here in the half forward fold. But if you want to come with me to full forward fold, just drop your fingertips toward the floor. Let your head hang, let your spine round. Now inhale and come up on those fingertips, or come about halfway up if your fingertips don't reach. Reach through the crown of the head, shrug those shoulder blades down and extend the spine. On the exhale, come back to the full forward fold. And inhale, extend the spine again. Exhale, forward fold. And one more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Just let that head hang, and like a rag doll, one vertebrae at a time, we're going to slowly roll it back up to the top and take a deep inhale. Lift those arms up. Exhale and release, and just roll those shoulders up, back and down. All right, we're going to move to our warrior series now. So I want you to scoot toward the right side of the chair, and pretty much just your left hip and the top of your left thigh are sitting right on the corner frame of that chair. Make sure you're stable, so you can take your left hand and hold on here. Make sure you don't tip the chair. Your left toe is pointing forwards, right towards me. And then your right foot, you're just going to heel toe that right foot out to the side, anywhere from a 45 to a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle would be that your toes would be pointing over here toward the wall on the right. You look down at your legs and you've created either a 90-degree angle or anywhere from a 45 to a 90-degree angle, depending on how much your hips can open up. Okay, so hip opener, adductor stretch, abductor, the big glute muscle here on the outside of the leg. So sit up nice and tall and face me. So you've got your torso first lined up with the inner thigh on the left leg. And now we are going to take this left hand and reach it to the outside of the right knee as you turn your torso to face right. So now you want your torso lined up with the inner thigh of the right leg, and you're looking to the right. Now extend both arms parallel to your right thigh with your palms facing inward, facing toward each other. Slide those shoulder blades down your back so you can reach forward and you feel the upper back rounding, and then slide them back and have that contraction there right in the center of the shoulder blades. Inhale, let those arms, both arms, float up towards the ceiling, and you're just going to follow with your gaze and look up. Exhale, release. If this hurts your neck, you can always just continue to look forward. But we've got our Warrior One pose right here. Take another breath. Exhale, bring those hands together in prayer position and bring them right to the chest. Now turn the torso and line back up with the left leg so you're facing forward again. Bring your fingertips together. Extend those arms out to the side. Make sure they're even. Don't have one up, one down. You want them straight out. And then turn your head and look over the right fingertips. And here you have Warrior Two. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and take your left hand to the chair, pressing into that palm. That arm, that left arm is long. We're going to flip the right palm up and lift up and over for a reverse warrior. Just kind of tuck your chin in toward your right shoulder. Extend that arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your right forearm to your right thigh. Bring that left arm up towards the ceiling, and you can look forward toward me, or you can look up at that hand. And right here we've got our right angle pose. Now turn your palm towards your head and then reach that left arm up and over for extended right angle. Take a deep inhale and exhale. We're going to move right back through those poses. So you've got right angle, inhale, exhale. Let's go back to the reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, back to Warrior Two. Inhale, exhale, sweep that left arm around, back into Warrior One. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands down in front of the chest. Turn the torso back to center, lining up with that left leg. Nice. Now take your left hand on the side of the chair and we're going to go into a lunge or a crescent pose. You're going to step your right leg back. You're still just got your left leg on the corner of that chair there, and if you can't do this, if your knees or your toes don't handle this, your ankle, you don't have to do this. You can just skip this part. This is a little bit challenging. Make sure you hang on to the chair so you don't tip over. Step that left back, your back knee pointing straight down towards the floor, and you can inhale and lift up with your right arm, reach those fingertips up and then back slightly for a little one-armed crescent pose. Or if you feel comfortable, you don't think you're going to flip over in the chair, inhale, reach up and back with both arms. Nice quad and hip flexor stretch on the right hand side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring those hands back together. Support yourself with your left hand on the chair and sweep that right leg back to center. Come to center. Move those hips around a little bit. How do they feel? The right side should feel stretched and a lot looser than the left side, but we're going to go balance it out now. Move over, scoot over to the left side of your chair. You've got your right hip and the top of your right leg on the chair. Toe pointing forward. Then you're going to take your left foot, heel toe out and open up those hips anywhere from a 45 to a 90-degree angle. If you've got that 90-degree angle, your toe will be pointing right to the wall on the left side. Now, turn the torso back to front. Line it up with the inner thigh on the right leg first, so you're looking towards me. Then you're going to take your right hand toward the outside of the left thigh, and as you do this, your torso is going to turn to the left. Now lined up with the left inner thigh. Extend those arms parallel to your left leg. Reach those fingertips forward and then slide those shoulder blades back. On an inhale, let those arms reach up towards the ceiling. You can follow that with your gaze, or you can continue just looking forward. Inhale, that's your warrior one. Exhale, bring those hands together in prayer position right in front of the chest. Turn your torso back to the front, lining it up with the right thigh again. Fingertips touch, and then extend those arms out to the side for warrior two. Now turn your head and look over those left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, take your right hand to the chair, palm down, flip your left palm up and reach up and over for reverse warrior. You can just tuck that chin in toward your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, take your left forearm to your thigh, right arm up toward the ceiling. You can look forward, or you can turn your head and look up at that right arm. Right angle pose. And now turn the palm in toward your head and reach that arm up and over. Extended right angle. Now we're going to work our way back through all of those poses. Inhale. Exhale, back to right angle. Inhale. Exhale, back to reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, sweep that right arm around back to warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands right in front of the chest. Turn the torso front. Take that right hand to the outside of the chair just for stability. Step your right leg back. Sorry, left leg back. You're on the toe. Lift up nice and tall. Got those shoulder blades back and down. You can use one arm to go into crescent, or if you feel stable, you can use two. Inhale, lift up. Press through that left hip bone. Get a hip flexor and quad stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands together in prayer position. Come right back down to the chest. Hang on again and sweep that left leg forward and move back to the center of the chair. How are you feeling? Pretty loose, right? I hope. Okay, now we're going to finish up with some flowing seated half sun salutes. Just come back to your seated posture. Torso up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Bring those hands together in prayer position. Almost finished. Inhale, let those arms float up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring those hands down right through center and toward the floor. Half forward fold, forearms on the thighs or fingertips to the floor for full forward fold. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, ragdoll your way back to center. And inhale, circle those arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer position. Let's do that again. Follow the breath. Connect the breath with the movement. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll it up, ragdoll. Exhale, hands in prayer position. We're going to flow through that 2 more times. Just follow your own breath. One more time. Position right in front of the chest. Close your eyes and connect with the breath again. Scan the body head to toe just like we did at the beginning. check in with yourself physically and mentally. How are you feeling? And then think about that intention that you set at the beginning of class. Do you feel like you succeeded in reaching that intention? Inhale. Exhale, release all stress and tension from the body. And one more time, inhale.